Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 out, space is empty. And that one is downstairs. It's 2-2. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Ryan Reynolds here. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Line drive. 1 up, 1 down. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Horwitz matched a homer in his last game. Second inning here, no score. And that one hammered. Sanchez going back on it, and he misses it. It drops in. And he'll pull into second safely.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Fought off foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece. And stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball popped to the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Adam Frazier in the box now. Takes strike 1. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a bouncer towards third, but it kicks foul. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses. Ball 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the second game of the series. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one the other way. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Throws to first in time. Third out. Pirates strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Down the Marlins DH. Kyle Stowers. Keller back to work. Right side, hard hit.
Hey.
Horwitz takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
The
third baseman, Connor.
And now for the Marlins, Connor Norton. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And there's a ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 3-2, the pitch is outside, and ball 4. And that's how they get their first base run of the game. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Foul straight back.
Boy, bro.
And downstairs. 1-1.
Oof.
Man at first, 1 away. To the right side, but it kicks foul. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw to third, and
What are you thinking, bro?
Safe at third.
Man, you would have fucked that up, dude. It would have been a what the hell.
As a left-hander myself, this was easy money. Just hit the ball on the ground that way, got a good chance of a knock, and creating a 1st and 3rd situation.
And up next for Miami, Liam Hicks. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ah, you motherfucking cocksucking son of a bitch. Run, nigga. That throws offline.
And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Davison de Los Santos, the next to hit, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
Oh!
And there's a foul ball.
Just late on that.
And it's even up.
I'm gonna make you assholes throw some pitches.
High fly ball out into left center field. Cruz moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. It's the Marlins 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Miami, this is Joey Bart.
Number 14, Joey Bart.
Grounds 1 to short. Edwards whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Out to short, Edwards. Sends it across to first. That takes care of...
Oh, yeah, he called me yesterday, too.
We was going north on 95 and I was going south, and we was at bumper to bumper traffic moving slow and shit. We passed each other in the left lane.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he texted me. Yes, yeah, he asked me what I was doing or whatever. Oh, that's why he asked me that. Shit, I forgot to tell you that. That's why. That's why he texted me that.
You clearly see me. I look right at him. He ain't look at me, but I know he see the charge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause he texted me out of the blue. I was like, huh? He must have texted me that shit the other day. He texted me last week. Hello. Oh.
Yeah, I seen that motherfucker beard.
That's why I told him that. Cause I was like, I ain't got nothing to do about it.
I had it for a year now, over a year.
Yep. Oh man. Yeah, I forgot he asked me that shit the other night. So what day was this you seen him? I was like, oh shit. So the owner was like,
Yeah. But I was supposed to go meet her at Denver at the mall by 76 on that shit. And then traffic was all crazy. So she was like, "You my driver, we need there." So the car was actually like 52 turn on 130. She like hit me with the turn back there. Got back on 95. Down there. We had 5 minutes to get construction and shit. And I was like, I was past the air Mingo and shit. And I was like, oh shit. You know, I mean, car guys gonna look at other challenges and something like too. So I was like, oh shit, I'm not
fuck, he ain't text me back. Fuck it, he ain't doing shit. I'm gonna turn on my baseball.
yeah, but this the fucking joint at the bar, man.
What was that, Tuesday night?
Yeah, I got on top of that shit.
Oh, that's why I texted that. Cause he texted me fucking stop by. I thought he meant stop by here. That's why I told him. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I can't make people understand that. I can't. We're gonna keep a female in between y'all. Then she didn't even really give a fuck about you and made the commitment. I'm trying to explain this to him a long time ago. Like when he first started messing with her, I broke that shit down to him like, I think you're standing it. Like, dude, you ain't gonna commit to her and the kids. You need to move along, bro. You need to move along.
Never doubt no man. Damn, I forgot he took me. Shit. I forgot he took me for something about the charge. God, nothing. As soon as he touched me, I said, he's up. Let's see. No, guess not. We pretty good at this covert shit. I mean, motherfuckers really don't know what I drive because I don't fucking ever post it. You know what I mean?
I ain't never posted the car since I got it.
I post my car on Instagram, and a lot of people don't follow me there. But I only post it on. I put it on Insta because I'm in fucking like car groups on there.
Yeah, that makes sense. But, you showed the car to like two people. Like I text Marion a picture of my car. I was like, only like one other person. But other than that, man, I don't be fucking,
Well, I don't like posting my car because people, you know what I mean? You get in a little vendetta with somebody, they want to come fuck up your car.
Exactly.
And that's one of the reasons I don't post my car.
Well, you got 10 of these, so I don't even have 10. So I'm just going to ride around. I know more people knows about that. Because she doesn't see me walking around in my car. At the gas station and at the fucking Wawa. She knows about that.
Nope. You see me, you see me. Congratulations. You got a special guest appearance for free.
I swear on God, if I hear somebody say, oh, I see what your little car, fuck you.
Your little car.
Fuck you and fuck the horse you rode in my little car.
Yeah, but I forgot he texted me that shit. I forgot about it.
Now batting.
Because they always text me like every couple months, yo, what you doing, whatever. Like, nothing, nigga. You could be over here chilling, you let that dumb shit go.
Bro. It's just like it was.
Yep.
You know,
I tried to talk to him about it. I was like, yo, you need to let this shit go, man.
get your ass off your shoulders.
Let that shit go. You want to chill. Like, I send the invitation out to him every now and again. You want to just drop this shit, come over and chill, man. This shit, it is what it is.
And then she didn't really want me the way I wanted her. So I'm just like, yo, like, it ain't even.
The whole conversation can be had about that now. Like, yo, that shit, dude. Well,
like, you know what I mean? But yeah, exactly. Whatever.
you know what, Bob? Because you wasn't treating her bad. She's one of them people that like that shit, dude. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
But the writing's on the wall, and I'm reading all the signs.
Yeah, it seems like that. You doing everything.
Like, remember
right.
what you told me? Yo, you getting that chick too much of your time. Too much of your time. You gotta let her know there's other options out there. You know what I mean?
I know she knows that, but still, at the same time too, it's like, yo, like what is it? What's holding you back? I don't want no relationship. Okay, cool. All right, I'm still pop up and show up.
But then you get in relationships with other niggas. Like, but you think we don't hear this shit?
I don't really speak another relationship. I was just like, yo.
Because after y'all fucked around the first time, she went got a relationship with some other dude that had kids and all this shit.
That's just, and the one thing was like, yo, like you invite me to do this, and I take
Key Brian Hayes. And a slider misses down and away.
You motherfucker.
Right through there for a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that is that. Offense held in check there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 1 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. And that one wrapped foul. Up and in, and 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Come on,
Fouls one
man.
off.
All them
2-2.
good pitches. Foul.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, I can't do nothing with it but take it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So the lineup flips over. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
Oh,
in the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. That one blasted deep to right.
he ain't getting to that. He ain't getting to that. He ain't getting to that. That nigga dropped that ball. Nigga, why are you so fucking slow?
The tag,
Safe.
and they take a 2-run lead.
Damn, you fucking slow, nigga.
One down, runner at third. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Oh,
Slashed foul
yeah.
down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Woo.
One away with a runner at third. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center.
You ain't getting to
field.
that either. Drop.
Base hit and a run in to score.
3-0, baby.
Well done, drives in the run. That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the DH, Kyle Stowers. And ball 1. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a high fly ball.
Damn.
Struck. That's back. Caught
Just missed the home run. Just missed it.
So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it.
Nigga.
Sanchez makes the catch, and there's one gone. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Reynolds measures 6 feet 2 inches, 30 years old now, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Edwards slings it across, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Now a chance for Spencer Horwitz. In the air out towards right center. Sanchez sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 2-1 on the way. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Now that
Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch not close. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Here's a 1-1. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Liam Hicks now at the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Sanchez leads off first with 1 away. Line drive. And foul ball.
Oh, I don't know how I missed that.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Fan
Launch
moving under
angle
it.
horrible.
Squeezes it.
Bro, your launch angle was horrible.
1 left for Miami, but they're on top by a
I
count
can't
of
get
3-0.
jiggy with this shit.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Meyer back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Frazier at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. The Pirates trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering misses. Now 2-0.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering is down low. And now 3-1. And strike two. And that's ball four. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. Here's Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1.
Tommy Pham.
Just missed. Late swing fouled off. And that one's a little bit low. 2-1. In for a strike. Good slider. Line drive. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a swing and a miss there. Now this one gets away from the catcher.
Fucking
so on the wild pitch, two guys advance. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Second and third, one away. Sets him down looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike three. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And there's the strike. Frazier, the runner at third. Pham on at second with two down. Swing and a miss. And a count 4-2. On the ground, right side. Lopez tosses to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. And the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Still down 3-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And at the plate for Miami, Derek Hill. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. Bullpen action for the Pirates. David Bednar appears to be getting loose. Baraki also throwing.
Oh, come on.
Short. Kiner-Falefa throws the
That was
first
a home run ball all day. How the fuck that
down in their half of the fifth. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Myers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Runner on the go.
Damn!
Hammered, base hit. And now two aboard.
Nigga, smoke that ball. Smoke chicken.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now.
Nobody ball hit the pitcher's fucking brim like, yeah, god damn.
Today. We'll get a new arm when we come back.
Hey, get your ass on out of here. What?
New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Baraki.
Still pretty early in the ballgame, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them.
Hey, I gotta reset your franchise on here, Bob.
Come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap.
On baseball.
Runners in the corners here.
I set it all up for you. So I'm gonna reset your shit, but I gotta load you the live rosters. I finally learned how to do it last night. So your shit's up to date.
Here, one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch misses.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike
No,
at
that.
95.
Who the fuck is this?
Runners at the corners, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
Spit. Oh, you fuck. Oh, you fucked up.
Everybody's going to be safe.
Oh, you thought you was going like, oh. I don't have any more fucking fielders. Are you fucking kidding me?
So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. And here's the pinch runner, Agustin Ramirez. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Runners are at the corners, one away. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple of runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out.
Oh, Stowers.
In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. He's in there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. In for a strike, 0-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And now 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. Over to Connor Falefa. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. He's 2 for 2.
Number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
And first offering is fouled off. Norby, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Hayes. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, an error, and a runner left. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 6 and the Pirates nothing.
I don't have nobody else.
Eric Wagaman. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now.
Number 33, Eric
Hayes in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Comes up empty as he chases that
Throw
one.
the fucking ball,
Catcher
dickhead.
has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away on the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches.
On to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Marlins 6 and the Pirates nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Connor Falefa hauls it in, and there's one away. Davison De Los Santos, the next to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Tap foul at the plate. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reynolds makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball scooped up, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Hayes to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of them there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Pirates nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, singing in ballpark entertainment. You got a favorite mascot? This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 6-1.
Damn.
Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
And McCutchen is out. Here's Adam Frazier. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the Freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Max Meyer out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Marlins, Lake Becker.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Slice to right, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Popped up. Hicks. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. David Bednar.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One and two here. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Eric Wagaman came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
One strike. Two balls, one strike.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
That one not close, and that's ball three.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for two.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
One out, runner at second. And now, Xavier Edwards. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Stowers. Pulls that one foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. No run. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart. That clips the corner. He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And he pumps in a strike. Pitch is in there. 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next one misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wagaman on his way over. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Hunter Stratton.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That's a bullet, but it goes
Oh,
foul.
you gotta be fucking kidding.
And that one in the air center field. Cruz under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. That one hit to right. Reynolds makes the grab, 2 down. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. That's in there. It's 0-1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Dauri Moreta up and loosening in the pen. Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. And that's in there at the knees.
No fighting.
Got him. Look.
Hey, man, fuck you. You ready to take it down for the night.
See what it got. You got tube and everything.
Oh, you ain't driving. Yeah. You know, it's built to start up. The fire starts. So we go ahead. I heard you stop it. Boy, it's supposed to be Is this your car? What's up? Okay. So I'll put that car in there. I'll be right next to you.
Yeah, but you might as well go ahead and get some new cams and get the heads. Get it poured and polished. Get the fucking piston or new intake rods and all that shit. Fucking.
Alright. You'll know what I mean. She hesitates off the start, man.
What's up? I don't see why you ain't broke down and get put in the can. At least they're overhead cans. So it ain't like the cans are hard to do. Oh, listen, when you go to the timing chain, you might as well put new cans in. And then put new pistons. Not pistons, not right pistons, but you know what I'm saying? Exhaust valves and all that shit. You might as well get the heads done too. Yeah, exactly. You already invested this much money. The next step after that is a full tear down and getting forged and turned. And I don't know if that means, I don't know if that motor is going to get forged and turned. If the bottom end is already forged, with forged night and forged up with the piston that bitch.
Oh, I actually sit up to 661. But you put a whole pool on it. Yeah. Jason.
Because if you put boost on it, it's really going to get. Like, just like if somebody adds boost to it, they go get, I mean, you can get some pounds out of it, but I think, but that comes with boost and turns. But then you get forward and turns, and then you put boost on it, and they're not casting, you know, fucking set garage, you can fucking do fucking do that. I'm waiting for him to get, I'm waiting for the fucking man to go out there and get back. I might not just do it turtle, but I will use the heads and use the can and the turkey can. But it's gonna happen. It always happens. It's a fucking Dodge thing, so it's what it is. But I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, so I already know what I'm getting to it. Every car. Yeah, that's well, it's like the fucking, the damper that's on the fucking front. A lot of people, they should be falling off, so now they recommend to buy this damper. The one, you know, the big one is on the bottom, so then like, and change the belt. It's like, and then it's like the fucking, like, even Kurt said it. The carrier bearing for the two-piece drive shaft. The fucking two rod out, and then they got drive shaft slot. You know what I mean? The power ain't getting it. So you can go one piece drive shaft, full aluminum drive shaft, which is probably like $15,000, or you spend $400 and new carrier bearing that's two pieces, and then you fucking just put even think your priority to go get a fucking little Honda Accord or something, Avalon or Camry or something. That's what I'm saying.
Almost that. It's like,
I just put it with and fucking go about my business and have that as my daily drive.
we can make that track car.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm just
No,
trying to
no.
daily driver, maintenance and property.
That's a strikeout. And 1-2-3. Back here in Miami, here's O'Neal Cruz. Backer back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. That's inside. In the dirt.
God is that.
First gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sanchez. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance of this one. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. You're in the top of the ninth. Got him.
Got it. Night, bitch. Night. The fuck night.
You just come to a couple of games a year. To see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Walker, I call it a trail. Bent over the time, my monitor fell. Cloaking the flesh on the road. She look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, a Gucci top. Just looking to look at the city, the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like Joe Horn. I like
where is it?
playing and set up another table for two. I step back and shoot.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, but he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And on the mound today, Edward Cabrera. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. A really frustrating
Yeah,
showing for
laundry
them
over
in their
there?
Yeah, gotta wash and dry. I just cleaned the motherfucker for a house.
last game. Lots of traffic on the.
They do the lit traps.
No, I took the back off, John. You're supposed to do it like once a year. She ain't done it since she had the dryer. Take the back off. I watched it on YouTube. Take the back off and then
Yeah, I
take
see the videos.
the one part off, and then there's a whole fucking screen joint, and then there's a blower at the bottom. And the whole screen joint, because her dryer, like, you had to put it in there for like 120 minutes to get shit to dry.
Nah, that's a simple side to tell you.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't
So
right.
it's like, yo, I took that shit off and shit. I cleaned the whole fucking thing for her. It took like 20 minutes.
That's what men do.
bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody.
Yo, every time I go downstairs, do the fucking dryers, I gotta clean the whole lit screen.
Yeah, well, somebody probably needs to take the back off those dryers. It's one that pulls on top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, it doesn't matter what dryer it is, what manufacturer it is. If it's the one that pulls on top,
offensively,
you gotta
they just did a
like
poor
once a year.
job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game.
That's like an AC unit outside your house. You gotta come power wash that shit once a year. You gotta clean the vents off for that motherfucker outside.
So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And that drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty. That's down and in. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive. Next offering down in the dirt.
Fuck.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together for him. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
One out and a runner at second here in game 3 of this 4-game series.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Brian Reynolds can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Oh, God, no.
Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded.
That was my patsy.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit.
Nope. Not good.
The throw home.
Not good.
The tag, safe.
What?
It's 2-zip.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Andrew McCutchen in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right through there for a strike. And it remains 2-2. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. He goes down looking.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Here's Adam Frazier. And that one is inside. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive on that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 2, and the Marlins coming up. And we're back. Pitching in our game today, Bailey Falter.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire could be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but
that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out on the play. So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. That misses the zone. 1-0. Falter measures 6 feet 4 inches. 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015.
What am I
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. Try to climb the ladder.
And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay. The 2-1. And delivers outside. High fly ball out to center field. Cruz moving under it. He makes the grab. Out number 2. And Time now for the Marlins lineup. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Xavier Edwards stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Kyle Stowers. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Step off, throw to first. And he dives back in safely. And first offering is fouled off. Edwards off of first with 2 away. Runner on the move. Pitch misses in. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
That's a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him swinging.
Fuck.
And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit. Top of the second. And here is Tommy Pham. Fastball for a strike. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Joey Bart, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And 1 and 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
In the air, right side. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Squirts away a little bit. On the ground to the left. Whips it across, and that is the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. Hard ground ball, base stop. So man on base to start the inning.
Batting good. Designated hitter.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds trying to get there. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now here is Eric Wagaman. Now snap throw to first. And he's back safely. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Fouled off. He was late. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Hill leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's out to center field. Cruz settles under it, nabs it, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Pirates 2 and the Marlins nothing. On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
Count 1-0.
And that's a little bit high.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Ryan Reynolds here. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Nobody out, runner at first. Hard hit to third. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Well, they made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a line drive ripped right center
You
field.
better catch that, or I was going to send your mom a fucking bomb.
Bucks go down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Lone Depot Park, set for the bottom of the third, and here's the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Next offering misses down and away. And that's off the outside edge, and the count 2-1. Fastball is outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Back to the top of the Miami order, Otto Lopez getting ready to hit, grounded out his first time up. That catches the corner. Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. That one out to right. Reynolds sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. So up next, Jesus Sanchez. And that's outside. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
2-0.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. A single his first time. Taps softly on the ground. Connor Falefa. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Kutch to the dish. Cabrera back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. McCutchen, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feel.
McCutchen on the move. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base pass, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Nice. Lopez sends it to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Miami. Bottom 4, here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Kyle Stowers. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Here's a 2-2.
Oh, got him, man.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field. It doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. And he's already singled in this game. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball to right. Makes the grab, one away. And now the DH, Connor Norby. Fly to right his first time. Fly ball down the line. Reynolds on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Eric Wagaman. He's 0 for 1. Laser could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and that keeps him from advancing past second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Chill out. Chill out. Chill out, Bobby.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
And fouled off. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is down low. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Wagaman at second with 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. There's a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Fastball for a strike at 95. That just misses, and the count is 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. It doesn't seem to be. Too bothered by it though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will hit next. That's in there. That's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Hayes in the box again, takes a strike. The other way, and he boots it. Gets off a throw, and the Pirates go 1-2-3.
Yeah. Seriously? Get up. Up, here. Hey. Lay down. How you doing, buddy? Oh, goodness. F4 for guys.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos, looking for his first big league hit right here. Outside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here comes a pitch. Falling behind 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
There it is. Base hit into right field. So now back to the top of the order. Davison De Los Santos with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Off balance feet. There's one. First, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Edwards in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Lopez stands at second with 2 gone. Struck him out looking. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Start of the 6th. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and leading off, O'Neal Cruz. There's a strike at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
Ryan Reynolds.
That one's in there. 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ground ball right side. But that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Making 7 strikeouts for him. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Declan Cronin. He's into the game with the bases empty. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one the other way. Edwards gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Marlins 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Dowry Moreta getting ready to go. Ferguson, a left-hander, also throwing. Fought off foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Hill lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go up the pitch. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Bailey Falter will depart. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Hunter Stratton.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Norby swings through it for strike 1. On the ground, 2 ball. Steps on the bag for 1. Over to first, save. And up next for Miami, Eric Wagaman. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
But with a tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
And there's a foul ball. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. On the ground to third, Hayes. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
That was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official score doesn't.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. And at the plate for Miami, Davison de los Santos. A walk, and he's also single. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the base. This is low. In there at the knees.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Norby at third. Wagaman at second. Ramirez at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strike. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's going to be Andrew McCutchen. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
1-1.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Up next for the Pirates, Adam Frazier, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Cronin in his second season, 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Pham stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Stowers makes the grab for the second out. Here's Joey Bart now. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside low, ball 1.
Well, they've kept it pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
And that's outside. And a count 2-1. On the ground right side. And that'll do it. Pirates lead 1. They lead it 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Ferguson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runner on the goal. They pitch out. Throw to second.
Get the fuck out of here. Fucking, oh my God.
We're at the top of the 8th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 ball, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Line drive, speared at first. De Los Santos takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Hayes, batting with one down, takes a strike. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find the zone. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Brian Reynolds.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end. Back now, new pitcher on the mound. As we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dauri Moreta.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
It's not
there's one down. So digging in, Derek Hill. Swinging a foul out of play. Strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one way outside. Now 1-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Oh, how'd he miss that?
Him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Connor Noble, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
One ball.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Lifted in the air, right field. Reynolds trying to get there. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Ronnie Enriquez on the pitch out of the pen here. Getting ready to make his season debut. That one is upstairs. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air. Wagaman under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's McCutchen.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And that one is in for a strike. Chop to third. And McCutchen is out. 2 down, bases empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And that's a fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's a laser base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. This is Joey Bart. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one in there across the letters. Two on, 2 outs. And that's down and away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
What?
Keep the at-bat alive.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Slider misses outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning as they squander. Back now. And on the mound, the closer, Dennis Santana. A chance at his first save of the year. One-run game, bottom 9. And fouled off. That one not close. 1-2 the count. And a pop up right side, foul territory. One up, one down. He's 2 outs away. Ramirez now at the plate.
Oh, jam shot.
Frazier settles underneath it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. So they're down to their final out. And now for the Marlins, Davison de los Santos. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
Decisions. This guy's got 5 pitches to put the hitter away. I don't know what you're looking for here, 0-2.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
I couldn't get it going, man. I just couldn't get it going. Could not fucking do it. I won the series. I won the series.
From the inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's star. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boo, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Sandy Alcantara.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Fouled off down the right side. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Connor Falefa on at first, nobody out. Now he breaks his bat, and that's a foul ball.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. Got him swinging.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Alcantara in his 7th season, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Man at first, 1 away. And it is 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. And it's off the wall but foul. In the dirt, blocked. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base hit, left center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Brian Reynolds in the box now. Takes strike one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. And that drops in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Pitch misses. And now 3-2. Hard hit to right center. Hill makes the grab on the run. Pirates strand a couple. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back here with my pal C. And on the hill, Andrew Heaney.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. 0-1. And that is out of play. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Now the number 2 hitter, Dane Myers. Swing and a chopper out to short. Connor Falefa throws the first in time. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Take a look at the lineup. See, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing. But that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Out towards right center field. Cruz sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Andrew McCutchen. Right side. And it goes just foul. Alcantara ready to fire now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. The Pirates score first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
On the ground, right side, Lopez. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home. Here's Tommy Pham. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wastes no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Joey Bart in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boo. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
That one ripped. Hauls it in to end the inning. Pirates draw first blood on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Lone Depot Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Popped up. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
Well, he found himself behind an account right there, but he didn't give in. That was a really close one down the line. Just barely kept it fair, but did a great job of turning on that inside pitch and ripping it for a double.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. Hitless in the series so far. This one in the air right field. Reynolds trying to get there. Makes the catch for the out. Eric Wagaman digs in now. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hill on at second with 2 down. That one well upstairs. 2-0. High in the air, out to right. Reynolds gets under it and makes the grab. That is the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Alcantara back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2 to count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And the righty deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. De Los Santos steps on the bag. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. To the right side, a sliding stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Brian Reynolds here. He's 0 for 1.
Brian Reynolds.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin.
Now
and he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Horwitz.
Stepping in, Spencer Horwitz. And that is downstairs. 1-0. Down the line, it's a base hit. Coming around third is Reynolds. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1 run across to the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Hill should have this one. Makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is
No
0-2.
balls, 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Bart hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds on the move to the gap. Corrals it. And that is that. Back here in Miami, start of the 4th. Here's Adam Frazier. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Not
1
close
ball,
with that
2
one.
strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might Set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now Tommy Pham. And there's the strike. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering upstairs. And that one missing low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one close, ruled the ball. And now 3 balls and a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Ramirez snags it for the second out.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
2 outs, base is empty. And foul ball. And that's too high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is even, 2-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Myers. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ball. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Dane Myers. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Myers measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Foul ball there. That's outside, and 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball.
The Pirates up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's the 3rd. Jump throw. And they get the out. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. He popped out his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. De Los Santos snags it, and there's 1 down.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan
at the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Edwards. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play.
There goes the runner on the ground, and that's a base hit. Around second is Hayes. To third, tag, got him.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Reynolds stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ripped to short. They get the force, and that is the inning. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 2. And we're back.
I can't get a fucking hit. I was. Load or hockey.
Bottom of the inning. Now, Derek Hill. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Down with a turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And next is the designated hitter, Connor Norton. Fly to right his first time. On its way to the corner, Reynolds on the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count is 1-1.
Oh
Next
my
offering
God.
is fouled back.
Are you serious?
Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
In the air out to center. It's going to fall for a hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Out there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now here is Agustin Ramirez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And it's fouled off. First and third, one down.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
That misses. And a count even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Davison De Los Santos, the next to hit. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is downstairs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Ground ball.
Yes!
Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. First offering and it just misses. Wagaman, the lead runner out at second. De Los Santos on at first with 2 down. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And that's the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. Back here in Lone Depot Park, top 6. And the batter now, Spencer Horwitz.
Hey, nobody up.
Alcantara back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Hill balls it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go.
Pitching for the Marlins. Number 53, Kelvin O'Shea.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
So up next, Adam Frazier. That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham, 1 for 2.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. This is Joey Bart. Golden opportunity right here. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Late Backer. He's making his second appearance of the season. Up the middle, base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. Up by 3, it's 4-1. First and second, 1 out. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Fan over at second, Park over at first, so 1 away. And that's outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the dirt. Two on, 1 out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one missing inside. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Hayes in the box now, takes strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And now it's even up.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it. Run tagging from third. There comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Now, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. It would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
That one fouled off. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 outs. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th inning. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. In the air, right field. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. So a man at first. Xavier Edwards will hit next. Runner on the move. This to third, and that's a foul ball. They say it went.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the 2nd out, and that's an. bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Hill up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
One strike. Ball 2.
In the dirt, runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. That's the third. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Ryan Reynolds. There's a strike backer. A 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Next to hit, Spencer Horwitz. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball.
Ball, that's it.
And that skips into there.
2 strikes.
High fly ball, right field. Stowers. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch misses. There's a strike. Out to short, Edwards. To first, that ends the frame. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
Leading
sum.
up for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Connor Norby.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Fan settles under this one, and there's 1 down.
Just pull off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder.
Pitching for Pittsburgh.
David Bednar gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Wagaman in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bullpen action for the Pirates. Ryan Barucki, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1
The
ball.
Fish
2
down
strikes.
by 4. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all.
My darling.
Yes, sir.